Hey everyone, welcome back to Loads of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 3, season 4 of Young Justice. So we watched the last 2 episodes last night. Fresh in our brains. Kind of.
What happened?
They were on
Conspiracy!
Mars. Yeah. So we had lots of stuff on Mars, pretty much the whole thing. We had John Jones potentially dying, but then he wasn't dead, which thank God. We had McGann's brother doing dodgy stuff about trying to kill the Green Martians.
And all the Red Martians as well.
Working from Darkseid when he went into New Genesis.
Yep. We've got the Legion. We've got some Legionnaires following Superboy and McGann around.
And they got another person in a honeycomb shield thing. He's trying to expose the Legionnaires.
Yeah,
we're there to stop something from going wrong.
Yeah, or stopping him from doing something.
Yeah,
I kind of feel that they're there to try and track down this guy in this honeycomb ball.
But he's going to do something. They're trying to stop
and they know that he's going to try and do something to like either Beast Boy, Connor, or McGann. So they're like, right, let's follow them and then we'll find them. But yeah, he's obviously on the case, so it's gonna be interesting.
Beast Boy's having a bit of a psychotic episode.
Yeah, well, they're sort of deep.
He got mind blasted, didn't he?
Mind blasted with some hate, so he seems a bit stressy at the moment. But yeah,
and Superboy and McGann now married.
They're nearly married. They're like pre-ceremony marriage thing, isn't it, or something? So it's pretty sort of interesting show so far. All but Mars based as well. So it'll be interesting to see if it's going to continue with that or just flip over to Earth and see the rest of the crew and see what they're up to. But yeah, I think we should get on and you guys, before we just jump into this episode of Young Justice, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribed to the channel over the past week. We've got a big sort of rise up in subscribers, which is fantastic. But if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to that channel. This channel, not that one, this one. So we can grow this channel. The only way we can do that is with your support. So we really do appreciate it if you could click on subscribe and share our videos with your friends. Oh, what?
Foot Clan is here.
Cobra. Cobra. Oh.
It's a TV show.
Seems that cosmic stuff does everything but watch your butt.
Yeah, see, that's what you're gonna see tonight.
Oh, that was the photo he was looking at.
I was memorising it. By the way, Stargate, isn't it?
Guard, did you get any sleep last night?
Yeah, enough. I'm fine. Forget it.
You're not. Yeah. Oh, something's up with Beast Boy.
This someone learned you're investigating my father's death? Well, duh.
It's possible. We've been going through the intel you gave us on King Saturn's
Please, McGann, just go into his brain and work out what's wrong with
How
him.
many people know we've been...
Prince Jem, please allow me to introduce you to Sorcerer Priestess Sarah Smith.
Yes, we have met before.
Mm-hmm.
Connor,
They've been having some Martian sexy time.
And since both our groups will need transportation, let's step outside.
Goodbye, shit.
Hello?
This is her offspring.
Oh.
Who's the daddy?
Kinda her whole tribe. But her
Wow, it wasn't OG. It really wasn't OG. You were already joking about that last time. He's gonna party in the thing.
It's going to be used for our own turban.
I think she's ticklish.
You're not going to let Forager anywhere near that.
Perhaps you should begin your investigation near this fountain, where my father's body was found.
They're going to find 2 little dots again, aren't they?
The crime scene memories you shared with us are very helpful. And we appreciate you revisiting what must be a painful scene.
Whoa, what is it? Let me guess. You found traces of another double laser strike, like at the Zeta tube in the cave-in.
No, nothing like that. It's something else, something familiar. I just can't place it.
You will permit me to express my gratitude for your efforts. I was thinking, perhaps I could join you in building the sacred altar for your wedding ceremony. A truly historic event for our people is an important tradition.
Be that priestess, right?
Yeah.
She's the wrong colour skin.
Yeah. Well, now she's a priestess, she can't get married.
She took a vow rather than...
Maybe.
Excellent.
How big is this freaking altar?
I carved it out of one piece of wood. Do you know what film it is?
It's Bioship. She's retiring. Bailey will take us back to Earth so that Bioship can live out her final years here on Mars.
Oh, no.
It's been a part of your life for a long time.
Been there since season 1, man.
Bond with her.
But I secretly bonded with her before he could, so that when she flew onto Earth, she'd let me stow away.
I am still sorry you felt you had to do that. We build this canopy for new unions and reunions as well.
Nightwing, take all your heroes out of my country at once. Guard.
Can't lose another brother.
Guard!
Hey, easy, Snapper.
What were you talking about? What? Just now. You were a million miles away and murmuring about
Your Highness, allow me to introduce.
For ours O'Oon, the former Green Beetle.
Oh, crap. From season 2.
It is good to see you again.
Thanks for coming, Bars.
Bars O'Oon is in the
That's what-
house! Now we can get this party started!
Your mind, your body, your spirit.
This isn't going to involve alcohol, is it?
Yeah, get the strippers out.
Pole just descended from the ceiling.
Jesus.
Listen, before all that, we need to get Connor to the surface for some sunlight. He's got to recharge his solar cells.
That can wait, Guard. There's no hurry.
No hurry! What if someone takes a shot at us again?
Like now.
See, Guard? Baby's got us covered.
Very, very angry.
View each crystal as a reflection of us as individuals. Let this joining of sacred elements serve to strengthen our joint hearts and minds.
You said you only joined the Order recently. Was that after your time with Prince Jam?
Yeah. You invaded my mind?
No, I've studied body language.
Our hearts were joined for a time. But I was Karun and he was the prince.
Unnerving to say the least.
Yeah, when Guard took that form in town, the crowd went nuts.
It's going to freak out.
You sure you're all right?
Leave me alone! I'm fine.
You're not
It's really
fine.
hot.
You're not fine.
Okay.
This time on Earth changed him for the better.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But it's good to hear Ja'an learn racial tolerance. On Earth, of all places.
Wow. Did you get Earth much? You're kind of getting very weak.
You escaped the cave-in, Superboy. But now you're truly vulnerable.
Something is wrong. I cannot feel his mind.
Guard?
Burning hell, Superboy!
Ow.
I got you, Connor. Gotta get you out of here, SB. Up to the sun to recharge, so Creon can't hurt you.
Oh, God, dear soul! He's weakened state! Connor cannot survive the surface of Mars!
Holy shit.
Freaking out, man.
You're only doing this to please Mom and Dad. That's not true. If you did, Miss Martian wouldn't be marrying Mr. Earthling.
Uh-oh.
Please. Okay, first off, Connor identifies as half Kryptonian. Second,
Don't you mean Miss Shen wouldn't be marrying an Earthling?
I am not a racist, McGann.
We are out of sync.
No. We must call
Is that why Serena Ors became Emery Ja'an?
You are ashamed to even be seen as a Martian.
Well, that's not the unity.
This is not me. Not who I am inside. And I'm done pretending I'm something I'm not, just to make you more comfortable. You were our big sister. You should have protected us. I was just a kid, too. I was a child, too.
When you were a child, you would sometimes shift your skin to Karun, trying to pass. It never worked, of course. Everyone knew you were A'ash. When you took your old form, the form you were born to, it felt just as psychically false. This is your true form, McGann. I'm so sorry I never understood.
you possess a strong family bond.
I will kill you all for failing me!
Shit.
No! Where's the sun? I can't feel him too! Connor! I'll find the sun and come back for you!
No! Guard, don't run off!
Oh shit.
Not good. You will never escape me! To the right! I see Garfield! He's reached the surface! Hurry!
Shit, Connor!
Oh yeah.
Some sweet guns.
He's out of air.
Guard, restore his environment. I'll be back with Garfield. Prince Jack, it's too dangerous.
Oh, I was going to the prince.
Yeah.
Carl's not going to kill the prince, is he?
Well, if they see him as real and attack him,
Yeah.
that's not going to go down well.
There's the prince inside his mind.
Yeah, it's clearing.
Brion isn't here, Garfield. When you turned into a Ma'alafa beast during the riot, you scared the mob with multiple brain blasts, leaving you psychically bruised.
I failed them.
Please, Gar, let me heal your mind. I'm repairing the psychic damage, but this is just a start.
Oh, crap. How did she reach him?
Where's Gar? Where's Jem? Gar! Connor!
Man, for a minute, I thought I lost you.
Or was it him?
Brother,
Yeah,
I'm
was
not
it?
going anywhere.
Again, she reached out from wherever she is, and she fixed me.
Gar, I didn't do anything.
What?
I feel horrible about it, but I didn't even realize you were hurting.
But it fixed my head. Then
Checking. Whoever it was did repair the psychic damage.
Was it Phantom Girl? Oh no, Stargate. What's her name? Saturn Girl.
Behind either. I recognized the mind touch. It's the same signature I sensed at yesterday's
Yeah,
cave-in.
yeah, it was.
whoever tried to kill us saved me.
What a twist.
We might not have found Superboy in time without you.
And Beast Boy? I thought we weren't supposed to intervene on anything. Except, you know, the one big thing.
The history books don't mention this incident one way or another. Maybe we always intervened?
Can't play that card.
I had to help.
I'm happy you're part of our family now.
I did wonder why they saw Gar like running through the thing. I was like,
Yeah.
I swear he was there, but that's because it was. Anyway.
Not sure how Forager's gonna take it.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
That's like,
Connor will be okay, Lois. I trust him and McGinn.
Just take his boots off.
Plus, the devil will be-
Where is he?
well, the Watchtower, I think.
Oh, they must have a little garden
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, it's like in the DC Universe Online, isn't they have a garden there, don't they?
Diaper duty.
They used to.
It's inside though.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be inside, yeah.
Yeah,
It looks like it's outside.
Especially, you found poop on the ceiling? No, Kryptonian poop does not defy gravity. Glowing red? No? Did you say no? Lois, you're breaking up. Lois, Lois, can you hear me? Lois!
Cyborg, I need a boom tube!
That was amazing.
That's the like the
That
Superman.
could be the best thing of the episode. That was amazing.
Superman and Lois we never got to see. The outfits.
Yeah.
It's just like what happens when Jonathan Kent
on the ceiling.
he's just spinning around in circles. whilst
He's power moving. Coming out like rockets.
Oh, man. This is what he's like. He's like, he's crying. But his eyes go red.
Yeah.
Was that a no? Yes. Someone going to now. He didn't bring take his boots. Yeah, time for that. I love the way he takes his boots. I've never even imagined Superman just having to take his boots off.
We get clammy.
Yeah, I mean, especially got those socks on.
Yeah, he's got his socks on. What kind of Philistine does not wear socks?
He doesn't sweat. So
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah, very true. Oh man, that was awesome. I said kind of. I'm glad they did that with Gar quite because I was getting not annoyed. I was just like,
I don't want to see him like that.
Yeah. I don't like seeing Beast Boy like that, and I was just like, why is no one noticing that he's angry? Goddamn, but yeah.
But they still said there's still a little bit of the trauma still in him. So
I think it's more of a thing he has to deal with. It's not in his
mind. Whatever he's repressing to do with his guilt over what's his name, Brion, and a few other things is obviously that's brought it to the surface. It wasn't his fault for Brion though, was it? I thought it was more Nightwing was the closer because Beast Boy was very separate from that group for season 3. Am I going back? Because they all lived with Connor and McGann, and then because he was even with the princess, and then they formed the Outsiders after. I don't know. Anyway, but then he came back halfway through the season because he said, "Oh, the Outsiders, I'm going to reform the Outsiders." Because Lex was trying to bring them all down, saying the Outsiders are terrorists. It's like, no, the Outsiders are different. We stand for unity.
Yeah.
If you're a teen superhero, come join the Outsiders.
Did we see Stargirl in the last series?
I'm sure she was in the background at some point.
The fact that she's like the fact that she was like a main character now seems pretty cool. But anyway, yeah. Interesting. So I wonder what as well what that thing was when they were investigating the King's murder scene.
Yeah,
and he said he could see something, but he's familiar, but he can't place it. It seems a bit weird.
That would probably, like you say, apocalyptic and tech would be the thing I would think that he can't, because he spent so much. In season 1 when the Super Cycle episode, like he spent more time around them than he has.
Yeah, very true. And Sphere as well. Yeah, it's quite interesting. And we were totally right about the ship having an orgy as well. we were actually joking about that, but she actually did. She had an orgy with her tribe.
We're gonna go see something that you guys don't want to see, and goes into the cave, and it's just like ships.
Yeah, taking their turn on her.
Jesus Christ!
Oh god!
And now she's got off.
Going to go watch DC Hub in a minute. And...
Jeez.
Picture of the little thing on the sofa, the big ones around the back.
You know. Especially if the little ship turns out to be white.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with this. We've changed subject quite quickly.
If you know, you know. But it's just like
to change that subject quite quickly.
Yes, please.
It kind of like what was happening in the first episode kind of wrapped up pretty much. Apart from the King's.
Yes.
Or what was happening with the Legion as well. We can't get into everything except the big thing.
Yeah.
It's about to happen.
The big event that's coming is the marriage. But because this is obviously like they said in the episode, it's a throwaway line. Like this is a marriage between a human, although I identify as a but human and an outsider basically, and a Martian, which is obviously going to be like the kind of thing the King was trying to make public, and they've got all these conservative Martians who want to keep their traditions the way they are. So obviously, that's the big thing that's going to set some big chain reaction off.
Yeah, I guess the other big thing is we didn't see in this episode, but her brother Malefak with the bomb as well.
Is that the thing they're going to like? Here's my wedding gift.
Is that the big thing that they need to stop? But they would only ever. I don't think the Legionnaires. I'm trying to think from the TV show when I watched it. It was like the young Superman went to the future. They never went back in time to change anything. They never went back in time if someone else went back in time. So they sort of went to stop it. Yeah. So I sort of take that as like the big thing that whatever the big thing is that thing in that guy or that person in the
Honeycomb Dome.
He's going to do something, or maybe he did something, and it obviously it fractured through the Legionnaires, and they were like, "Shit, they've gone and done that. We need to go back and stop them from doing that."
Or like Saturn Girl tried to play the whole. Well, maybe we were supposed to be here the whole time. Girl, time travel nonsense. So it's like maybe they read about some historical event and wanted to go see it or make sure it
sounds like they had to stop something from happening.
Yeah.
I can't think it would be something that happens in their timeline. It's sort of like from
it's normally to prevent something in the future, isn't it?
Yeah, it's normally to prevent something that's changed the past, rather than it's just like, oh, that really bad thing happened, well, we should go back and stop it from happening. It's like the person has gone back and changed it, so we need to go back and stop that from changing. Time travel, man, freaks me out. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Interesting. I'd say if this whole first half of the season is just going to be based on Mars, or we're actually going to head over to the rest of the team. I don't know.
I think this first arc will be on Mars. Because the event for whatever the Legionnaires
are there for.
Yeah, but it's weird how they first showed up on Earth, then followed them to Mars. It's like, well, if you know it's going to happen in Mars, why would you not just go there straight away? It's not.
Oh no, because the planet they live. What's the planet they live on in the future? It's not Earth, is it? It's like
Earth 31st century.
On Earth.
Yeah.
So maybe because there's no other way to get to Mars, is there? Unless they can't.
Yeah, but they didn't come on their ship, did they? So they made their own way there.
That's true. They must have a ship there then.
It's weird how they kind of follow them on Earth, then they're going to Mars.
Unless they don't know when this thing's going to happen. They have to keep tabs.
Maybe it's just somebody dies, but they don't know who, where, and when. But it's one of those three.
Yeah.
They just have to follow them.
And wait for it to happen, or wait for it to stop it from happening. Maybe.
Given how how closely they're following Beast Gar, Magan, and
weirdly, it was so the Legionnaires saved Superboy and Beast Boy, right? And Magan was nowhere near that, so they were following those two. So it's got to be one of those two, I would say, rather than Magan. I kind of think it's Beast Boy.
Yeah, it's got to be because Beast Boy was out there on his own, and they'd already saved Connor.
Yeah.
So that we don't need to intervene.
Well, they intervened because Chameleon.
Well, maybe it is Superboy.
Because Chameleon Boy would turn into that same creature and ran, so they followed him. Remember? So it could be one. It's got to be one of those two. I don't think it's McGann. It's interesting getting the sort of outage of the sister as well about why she was so grumpy for the last few episodes, and it was like, there we go, some home truth spoken.
Yeah, both ways as well. McGann realised that it's like. She blames her sister for a lot, not saying out to.
There's something about it that I think Saturn Girl is her sister.
Really?
Yeah, I just got this weird feeling about it. The way she's like, she can't recognise my psychic touch because she'll know who I am.
Yeah, and then she said she recognised it when she scanned Gar's head.
Yeah,
because the first time she felt it was when she saved the rocks.
Yeah, but she just felt something. She didn't recognise who it was.
Yeah,
and it wasn't until she rescanned Gar's head.
Say it's the same.
So it's the same one.
It's weird because
she doesn't want to know who it is, and how would McGann know about it if...
Unless it's someone she's already known.
Yeah.
So that's why she's got what's her name?
The Phantom Girl.
Phantom Girl keeping her blocks the entire time. But then Connor's seeing stuff that he recognises too, with the Khan place. She's got psychic... Yeah, so some...
And they also said that, like, you know, McGann went and found her way, and she knows who she is. I feel like the sister will need to do the same.
Yeah,
maybe she travels to the future.
Come back to Earth or travels to the future.
I don't know. I think she's travelled to the future. She's become Saturn Girl. I don't know though. I just got this weird feeling about it.
I quite like that moment when the mum, like, she turned into her normal white
Martian, and realised that's not a person.
That was still. It felt to them like a fake.
Yeah,
that was quite cool. That is actually like Miss Martian look is actually who she is.
Yeah, because she always had that thing with Simon.
Yes.
Didn't she? Where she's like,
that's not who I am.
Yeah, and then I love that scene. That was so good.
She had the big reveal to Connor and everyone else with this is my true form.
They were like, already knew that.
Because she only ever introduced herself when she looked like...
Yeah, Megan.
Hello, Megan.
And then she made herself look bald to say, no, this is my real form.
Yeah.
And there's like, no, this is my... And Connor's just... And everyone accepted it.
Yeah.
It was really good.
That's what I love about season 1, because they had all these secrets and they all actually like admitted them to each other. And they were like, oh, right, well, that's good. Open honesty.
A bit like with Dick and Connor in Titans, where they just opened up and they work it out because they're family.
God, what's that you say? I kind of wonder if like the second story arc's going to be on Earth,
I think,
but at the same time, because it took them a month to get to Mars, and now it's all happening. So then they've been cut off from communications. Both ways.
Once they figure that out, they make their way back, and then the second arc is we see the month. Well, there's going to be like 2 months because it's them coming back and however long they're there for.
There was a blonde girl watching the spaceship take off at the start of the first episode.
Yeah.
So whether that's Saturn Girl and they followed them, or if it's another team of Legionnaires on Earth waiting to solve something else out.
Maybe those 3 were on Mars waiting, and the other person was a lookout and said, right, they're on their way. Yeah. They'll be there within a month.
So.
Yeah.
Does that be...
Let's see if there's a list of them. Blonde people in it.
There's like thousands of Legion superheroes, and some of them are
Cosmic Boy,
retarded.
Lightning Lads,
Saturn Girl, the big 3, aren't they?
You got Bouncing Boy,
Arm Fall Off Boy, Matter Eater Lad.
There's normally the big bad is like what's that? The Empress with the eyes.
Brainiac.
Emerald Empress.
That one.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Or or Empress Emerald. One of the two.
Yeah.
And then you got Vindictus. Vindictus, the big thing with the brain on its head.
Yeah, I have to watch that TV show again where Superman goes to the future. That was such a good show.
That one.
Fuck's sake. That.
No, on the left.
That one. That one.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. That was season 2. That was a clone.
Brainiac 5.
Yeah.
Is that Phantom Girl in the top right? Click on that one.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, top right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That girl's left.
Yeah.
Finding Loud bottom left. There's the comedian there. Yeah.
Boy.
I don't recognise. Was that Wolf or something?
Yeah, Wolf. That was Brainiac. That wasn't Superman. That was like a clone. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That's season 2, I think.
Except those weird S things that were like little knives.
Yeah.
It's good, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind another cartoon. I mean, like, don't get rid of that Young Justice, but I wouldn't mind another Legion of Superheroes cartoon because they've never really done it properly.
I would like them to do a spin-off from Young Justice. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, same artwork.
Bring them all in here, get to know them.
Same artwork and everything.
Yeah, I love the artwork in Young Justice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like all the costumes as well.
It's gonna be weird seeing people's mouths open again when they get back to Earth.
Yeah, I Wonder Girl's outfit was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Robin's looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
the rest of them were new anyway.
Stargirl took me in a classic costume.
Yeah.
Yes. Who was the one with the tornado? It was like Cockney.
They called her something like tornado or
something original.
Oh, so who's the one that's in Black Adam?
Cyclone.
Cyclone. Is it Cyclone?
Could be.
Awesome show. Not that one. Young Justice.
Yeah, it's a very good show. Just again, like we always say with all these shows, there's such deep character building.
Yes.
So like especially like Connor and Superboy, for instance, like since season 1, you've like three seasons just to get to like know them so well. You're like, yeah, totally. And when they do, when they make a decision, you're like, yeah, they totally made that decision. Like, you're not like, no, why are you doing that? That's not what they would do.
And like all their designs are like perfect.
Yeah.
There's nothing where I'm like, oh, I don't like that. It's all like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, they're very good. Agreed.
I've got to wait a week now.
On to episode 4 next week. It's going to be awesome. So that was episode 4, season 4 of Young Justice. What do you think about it, Commodore? Let us know. Let us know your thoughts on what's going on and what you think is going to happen in the rest of this season. And are you enjoying this season more than last season, or is it your favourite season so far? Love to know your thoughts. If you're watching this right now and you're not a subscriber, please can you subscribe to the channel. The only way we can make this channel grow is with your support. So you need to click on that subscribe button, share this with your friends, and we can grow this channel. It'll be amazing. And if you want to support us even more, we've got a Patreon set up as well. So if you want to head over to our Patreon, see our full reactions of this show as well as all the other shows we react to. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links in the description below. And we also do a podcast. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, type in Legends of Podcast and you'll find us there. And we'll see you for next week's episode of Young Justice.